Hello guys, welcome to MyGo Minds. Today we are going to discuss about what are the softwares that are required while working with the React.js application. So first of all, we need to install Visual Studio Code. Here it is a code editor with the support for development operations like debugging, task running, and version control. And one more software we need to install is Node.js. Here you can ask me what is Node.js. Node.js is nothing but runtime environment for JavaScript, and now we need to know how to install Visual Studio Code software. So first of all, we need to know this is the symbol for our Visual Studio Code editor, and now we need to follow some of the steps while working with Visual Studio Code. So first of all, we need to open any browser in your system and search for Visual Studio Code download. Otherwise, you can just type this hyperlink or URL, you can get your Visual Studio Code. Here, I just click on this link, it directly navigates into the Visual Studio Code page. Now, here you can see download for Windows button. Just click on this button. So, in the top right corner, see a Visual Studio Code is going to install. Okay. So it is downloaded successfully. Just to open it in a folder. Now we need to install this Visual Studio Code, right? So double click on this file, and here it can ask us a license agreement, right? We need to accept the agreement. Just check this radio button and click on next. So this is our additional task. If you want to add this desktop icon as a Visual Studio Code, if you need to show Visual Studio Code icon in your desktop, you need to check this box, otherwise not required. So I just simply leave this and just click on next and install. So now our Visual Studio Code is going to install on our computer. So our Visual Studio Code is installed successfully. Now we need to click on finish button. So whenever we click on it, it will be open a window of our Visual Studio Code. So this is the welcome page of our Visual Studio Code. Now we successfully install our Visual Studio Code, right? Next, we need to install some other software which is nothing but Node.js. So here you can see this is the symbolic representation for Node.js software. So here also we need to follow some of the steps. We need to open any browser in our system and search for Node.js. So this is the URL for Node.js. Node.js download. So here we shown like three symbols. That one is for Windows installer, another one is a Mac OS, and the other one will be the source code. So in my scenario, my system will be the Windows, right? I just click on these Windows. Okay, a Node.js is going to download in my system with .msi extension. Okay, so double click on this folder symbol. So it will be open in our file explorer. Just double click on this. We are going to install this Node.js setup, right? So we need to install this Node.js software. Okay, next we need to start with Node.js wizard setup. Just click on next. So here it will ask us a license agreement, right? Just click on I accept the terms in the license agreement and click on next. So it will show the path. By defaultly, I will keep it as this folder. These are path. If you want, you can change by using these. So I'll keep it as a default and just click on next. Click on next and next. We need to install now. Just click on this install button. So it will show a pop-up. Just click on S. So our Node.js has been installed successfully. Just click on this finish button. Okay, now we need to check whether this Node.js is installed or not in our system. For that, open in your terminal and type node space hyphen hyphen version and hit enter. Okay, now I need to open terminal. So just search for command prompt, enter. So here we are in our environment setup. Next, I need to check whether nodejs is installed or not. For that, I write a command node space hyphen hyphen version, enter. So our nodejs is installed successfully. So this is the how we need to install these two softwares for developing an React application. Thank you.